Welcome back to Great North Wrestling's next big matchup between Jeremy Prophet and Max Testosterone. Those two big bulls locking up in the ring right now. I am Dr. Bobby Chan, and with me is Garmami.
Jeremy Prophet is a man with a lot of experience, a man with a lot of charisma, and a man with the ability to beat anyone who wants.
Well, his lineage here as a champion, as a Canadian champion, speaks for itself. However, as the veteran here in this matchup, you know he has tricks up his sleeve. Max Testosterone, though, obviously, by his look alone, you know he is the heavy powerhouse, the heavy favorite in terms of just absolute strength when it comes to that ring. He is a former strongman champion, and I've spoken to Max. I know him fairly well, actually. He has legitimately pulled a Boeing 747. That is the kind of man that you're facing right now, Jeremy Prophet. We know your favorite, though, Garmami.
Well, here's the thing. Jeremy Prophet, as you mentioned, is a two-time Canadian champion and also the longest reigning Canadian champion in Great North Wrestling history. So you have to put in perspective, this man brings a lot of experience, and he's got the ability and the capability to slap.
Big slaps there.
To slap this maximum testosterone.
Why would you anger Max Testosterone?
Because you're Jeremy Prophet and you can do it.
Throwing him around. Well, I don't see him doing much right now. Big back elbow. Takes Prophet down to his feet. He's got to reconsider his game plan here. Yep. Caught. And that crossbody. Big slam. Right through the ring almost.
Follows up with a leg drop.
Not much height elevation on that one, but that body weight alone, you know, is going to be putting him through that mat.
He is the strongest professional wrestler in Canada, and he hails from Quebecer, Quebec, where he's actually a local celebrity, as you mentioned, a strong man. But here's the thing, this is professional wrestling, Dr. Bob. And we know there's a lot of strong guys in professional wrestling, but do they have the technical ability? Do they have the striking precision? Do they have the grappling fundamentals that Jeremy Prophet has? Do they have the lineage? I mean, Jeremy Prophet right here, he's insane.
Why don't you just write him a love letter, Garmami?
Well, it's not a love letter. I'm stating fact here. He is the man right now, and this maximum testosterone. Look, he's
Max
a big
is chasing him after him. I don't think this is very smart right now. Maybe his inexperience is showing here.
Well, maybe he's
but
looking
you know,
for
Prophet's
a plane
got a little advantage out here right now. That's right. Prophet back in, cutting him off at the pass. Like I was saying, probably not the best thing for Max to be chasing anyone. And let's just focus on one thing, though, as well. Max has been here for less than 2 years, but shown more wrestling potential and acumen than people with years and years of experience. He's even had a matchup with Hannibal for the title back at GNW 2016 in Pembroke.
Hurricane Rana, look at that, look at that. And he's got dreadlocks, too. How can you not like this man? The fans are loving it. Look at these
I don't think you're looking at the same fans that I am,
sure am.
Look,
they wish they could have his hair and his ability in the ring. He is a world-class athlete. Don't get me wrong, Maximum Testosterone is a world-class athlete. I mean, the ability to pull a plane, that's great if you work in aviation. This is pro wrestling, ain't it? Look at that. Maximum Testosterone, minimum ability, in my opinion. No
I'm
offense.
speechless. I am speechless. It doesn't happen very often,
Garmami. Two-time champion, brother. Look at that, look at that.
Taking a few shortcuts right now, using that ring step to his advantage.
I think his shoulder there, I think Maximum Testosterone shoulder is in maximum amount, a lot of pain there. His left shoulder, or right one, that is.
The wrestlers get back in before the 10 count here, which both opponents would have been counted out. But Prophet has a lot of pride in this ring. You know he wants to win clean in the ring, center of the ring right now. Max showing off that power. He's got him by the throat. Throws him in the corner where he's at an advantage with those big splashes and comes up empty.
Again with that shoulder. He's injured his left shoulder there. And our friend here, the technician, is taking advantage of the situation by targeting his shoulder.
Let's not forget the shortcut he took with the ring steps before, but making short work of his shoulder right now. These big elbows and cranking on his arm.
Speaking of injuries, Jeremy Prophet did injure his back while wrestling Davey Boy Smith Jr. on May 12th prior to Great North Wrestling's Cage Wars event in Smith Falls, and he had to pull out of that event due to that injury. And he's still injured. He's still reeling from that injury, but he's out here in Pembroke representing and beating this monster here. Look at that drop kick right to the shoulder.
Well, let's not forget, Max took his place at that Cage Wars matchup and had an actual pinfall win over Davey Boy Smith, a former WWE superstar. You know what? Speaking about former WWE superstars, Max Testosterone has already signed the deal here, signed the contract to face the 3-time former Tag Team Champion and WCW Hardcore Champion, the Quebecer himself, the legend, PCO Pierre Carl Ouellet, in Carl's huge return match, August 5th in Ottawa, as part of our 10th anniversary show. Don't forget to get your tickets now, which will be a memory and a match everyone will be talking about for years to come. Pierre Carl Ouellet, last time he was here, back in Ottawa 10 years ago, beat Christian and AJ Styles. Two names you might be familiar with at the main event, the first GNW event at the Ottawa Civic Centre, and all these vicious chops. Sorry, back to the action right now. I don't know why you would stand there, Garmami, face to face with a big strong man
himself. He's got the balls to stand. He's got the balls to do it.
Another shortcut to the eyes.
It's not a shortcut.
You can take the biggest man down with a rake to the eyes.
Well, we all know it's obvious that Jeremy Crawford is outmatched in terms of size. But the reality is his ability and his experience, he's showcasing the fact that right here, he's got the experience to overtake this monster.
Well, one thing that I will tell you about Prophet, he's got the better conditioning. I don't think we can argue that. So you take the big man down, you take away his air supply, you're quickly turning him into an immobile object right now. As you can see, Max had a lot at the beginning of the match and a lot of power, but he's slowly being worn down. In what I would call his biggest matchup to date, for Max to try to stand up to Prophet right now and try to get out this big win would be a huge upset, especially considering he is the longest, Prophet of course, he is the longest GNW Canadian champion. Jeremy Prophet, ground him in the corner right now. Off of his big feet, big powerful legs of his. But you know what? Even the biggest man is the same size when they're flat on their back.
Look at that kick right to the face.
A bicycle kick nearly takes his nose off there.
Fight fans, if you're watching this, make sure you go to ticketweb.ca and you get your tickets, $15 for one ticket, or you can buy 4 for $40. So make sure you buy 4. Why not buy 8? For more information, check it out at the HANNIBALTV.com and GreatNorthWrestling.ca.
Going down low there again with a basement drop kick, taking the big man off his feet, like I said. Wrenching, cranking on that ankle. You take away the big man's mobility. You
see how he just jumped from the leg right to the head and arm?
He wanted to stop his momentum there and trying to get into the ropes as well. Big knife edge chop. He is really slowing down the big man at this point. You know his game plan is working to a T.
Look at it, he's talking smack, he's talking knowledge right now. He's making fun of Maximum Testosterone. Let him know that he can't touch him.
Testosterone didn't exactly have the speed that he wanted on there, and we see that. Prophet maybe playing a little bit of possum in that DDT.
In the middle of the ring, did you know that Prophet beat Hannibal in a ladder match for his second reign in Rockland back in 2015?
And what else did he do, Garmani?
Well, he defeated Lanny Poffel for the title in 2011 and had 2 successful title defenses.
On the top! Catches him!
Well, I figure if the man can if he can pull a damn bus or whatever, a tank, he can catch Jeremy Prophet. But look, his shoulder's hurting. He's in a lot of pain.
That took a lot out of him to try to catch the weight of Prophet coming off the top.
This is the toughest match he's ever been in his life, Dr. Bob.
At a big disadvantage with that bum knee and that bum shoulder. But let's see what he has left in the tank. Big blue thunder bomb too. Right in the center of the ring. Hooks the leg. A huge amount of effort exerted by Prophet to kick out of that one. And right before we forget, on the next big show in Ottawa, lest you forget that Psycho Sid is going to be on the card taking on Paul Rosenberg on August 5th in Ottawa. And Wes Briscoe will be taking on Hannibal. with special guest enforcer Alain Moussi from the Kickboxer movies. And a 2 count there.
What you're seeing here is a very experienced athlete, high-level athlete, a man who obviously trains and is a pro wrestler, but also cross-trains in kickboxing and mixed martial arts. I'm speaking, of course, about Jeremy Prophet.
Prophet does have an extensive and storied history in MMA as well. He is a wild, fine-tuned athlete. Big enziguri kick there. Doesn't take the big man down, but stuns him. John Woo dropkick into the corner. Staggers the big man Max. What's Max got left in the tank here, Grandmommy?
Well, I'll tell you what. Keep in mind, folks, he injured his back, as I mentioned, back in on May 12th, and he's still reeling from that injury. But
it's on the second rope. This is unfamiliar territory to him. Shoulder block almost takes him out of his boots.
That's very impressive. I have to admit there, for a big man his size to launch that far into the ring and actually hit Jeremy Prophet, actually to be able to execute that is impressive. And the fans here at Pembroke are cheering for him. I guess they probably feel sorry for the fact that he's going to get smoked here tonight. And, you know, they're cheering because they feel sorry for him.
I don't know if that's the case
well,
right now.
This is the hardest match he's ever had in his career.
It's not a walk in the cake either for Prophet, though. Look at him.
Well, it's a kick. It's a
big enziguri again to the back of the head.
It's a kick in the park. And that park is maximum testosterone's drain, if he's got
definitely
one.
The size of a park here, that huge head.
He's going to finish him right here, folks.
Dangerous territory. He's got him. Might he go for that huge pattern power bomb that he loves?
Reverses.
Reverses
Karana right there.
The resourcefulness of Jeremy Prophet again.
It's that experience. Hashtag experience. Great North Wrestling, man. World-class wrestlers right here.
Man who's a little more known for the top rope maneuvers.
Fans are loving it right here. They're cheering for Jeremy Prophet with the swanton.
Big swan dive senton. Lackadaisical pin. I don't know if that was enough to finish off a man like Max Testosterone.
I don't think the referee knows how to count. Clearly, Jeremy Prophet has to educate the referee.
I think that was a fair count.
Look at this. He's multitasking. Not only is he beating Maximum Testosterone, he has to deal with this incompetent ref.
I kind of wish he was here doing commentary, too. With triple threat. I don't know if he was thinking about a suplex there, but Max had different thoughts on his head right now. Positioning him on the top right now. What?
Can you explain to me why he's got Victor Zangief on his trunks there?
He is a human embodiment of Victor Zangief. No explanation needed, I think. Oh, biting! What lengths will he not stoop to? What lows will he not stoop to? Again on the top.
Look at that. Look at that.
Meteor off the top, double knees to the chest.
Hooks the leg. It's over, folks.
That was a better pin this time, but still not enough. Hasn't worn him down.
Referee again. Referee needs to be reminded.
You know
after what? 2, it's 3.
You've got to pay more attention to your opponent right now. He is wasting way too much time. Frustration, desperation, those anger issues that he's known for as well.
Well, you got a point there, but can you blame him? You got a ref that can't count to 3, Dr. Bob.
Oh! Big spear! He's finished off a lot of opponents with the spear.
Where did he? How did he do that? I mean, what just happened there? I can't believe he just pulled that move.
And you can see he's not pinning right now. He is exhausted. That was everything he had left in him. He even needs the ropes to get back up on his feet.
How's that cardio, bud? Was he going to undress here?
He's serious
easy,
now.
Buddy, easy. Jesus Christ.
He's got Prophet where he wants him. Maybe for the first longer period ever in this matchup.
He's going to powerbomb him right here in Pembroke. There's going to be a riot. Goes for the power. Yeah, there you go. Jeremy Prophet reverses.
Makes his way out of it. Goes for the O'Connor roll. Doesn't have all of it. Max able to shrug him off. That big size advantage coming to his advantage.
Spin kick to the gut.
And a Shiranui down to the mat. Again going to the top.
Did the referee just block him from climbing to the top rope? Again, this referee is trying to deny Jeremy Prophet's victory to this evening. Now let's just finish this off. Jeremy Prophet is going to finish Maximum Testosterone.
Oh! Too many times with that swan dive senton.
Shame on you, Maximum Testosterone. You know that Jeremy Prophet's back is injured, and he's taking advantage of that? What kind of world-class athlete are you, Maximum Testosterone?
Is he going up for the jackknife?
Well, who does he think he is? You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be... 2, 3. What? You gotta be kidding me.
Huge win for Max Testosterone. The biggest of his career.
This is unbelievable. I mean, I know he's a strong man and he's a pro wrestler, but this is, as you say, this is the most significant win ever in his career.
He put
He's in a
everything,
state of shock.
100% of him into that matchup.
I deserve a rematch. You know why? Because this is my return to Great North Wrestling, okay? This is supposed to be my triumphant return to the company that I helped put on the map. And what happens? I get in the ring with this water-retentive warthog, calls himself Max Testosterone. And what does he do? He knows that I'm coming off of a bad back. My back ain't at 100%, but that's fine. That never kept me out of the ring before. I'd get in the ring if I was 50%, and I'm damn close to 50%, but I'm still here, and I beat the tar out of him in there. So he takes advantage of my bad back, targets it the entire match, and yeah, he comes away with the victory. Well, you know what, Max? You may have won the battle, but you're not going to win the war. And I'm going to settle this score once and for all. You call yourself Max Testosterone, like you got all kinds of testosterone flowing through your body. But you know what? You ain't got any balls, my friend. That's right, I said it. He ain't got no balls, because he has to target my back and go after an injury. That ain't what a man does. So Max, whether it be anywhere in a GNW ring, know that Jeremy Prophet is on the hunt and he's coming for his revenge.
Prophet issues a rematch, but first it will be Max Testosterone versus the legend himself, Pierre Carl Ouellet, PCO, August 5th at the Earl Armstrong Arena.
Get your tickets at ticketweb.ca. Find out more information at thehannibaltv.com.